And welcome everybody! This is your host, Learvok, and you're just in time for more Psychonauts 2. In the last episode, we entered and finished Compton's mind, aka Compton's Cook-Off. And there's actually one thing we need to get that I forgot to grab. Or two things technically, but it's all one. The last of the suitcases. So, what we're going to do, instead of what I said last episode, we're actually going to go in there real quick and finish that up. So if you want to go back into somebody's mind that you've already been into, we can use a brain tumbler in Sasha's lab and re-enter. We haven't really shown that off yet, but we have known about it for a while. So, we can just go back here.
Hey, did the brain tumbler ever get deloused?
Yes, I finally did it myself. The infestation was my fault anyway. Should have kept a closer eye on that school tour group.
Yes, I'm ready to go to the collective unconscious.
So we are going to go into the collective unconscious. And here we have a brain. So this is very reminiscent of the original game's main menu, I guess you could say. Where you got to be able to walk on the brain and everything. But the difference between this one and the other collective unconscious is that you get more. It's somewhat easier to navigate. So we have over here we can go into Lobato's Labyrinth. We got Compton's Cook-Off right here. And kind of float our way back over here to Hollis's brain. Now, notice interesting thing here. We have 3 doors for 3 minds. Makes sense. But if you look on the levels, the areas we've been to, there's technically 4. Hollis's classroom and Hollis's hot streak. When we go to enter Hollis's brain, we get to choose which spot in particular we want to go to. So brains that have like that have split areas, you can explore. You do get to choose which one to go to. Otherwise, if they're just one single area, we just go ahead and enter them automatically. If they have, I believe they have warp, little warps, dudes.
Looks like the budget of this show has been cut drastically.
You might say it was chopped.
But they kept that guy. Weird.
So yeah, if you ever want to leave the mine, you can always talk to one of these little bugs. Gives you this option to go to other areas of the mine that you've seen. In this case, the cooking stations and the collective conscious. Before we go to the cooking stations, it's just it's still the same area. I believe it's just like somewhere over there, I think.
That sound? My little friend is back. Good to see you, buddy.
Actually,
I might need some help getting. Hey, little buddy.
so yeah, let's go to the cooking stations and see where that takes us. It should be on the same map. There's nothing. Yeah, so it just takes us up over here.
Thanks for the ride.
Which actually I think is where we needed to be because this is where the suitcase is right down here.
I think I hear something.
Not the suitcase. This is the lockbox or whatever they call it.
Looks like Compton's mind is sorted. Emotional.
So we completed 100% of Compton's mind. And what do we get for that? You get a little frying pan with him petting some squirrels. Oh, one thing I haven't shown yet. Whenever you're at anyone's mind, you can hit Y to see all the figments. So yeah. Here's the different figments. How many of them, of each figment, because they do have duplicate figments sometimes. And we just kind of cycle through which page. So that can help you find out what figments you're looking for, because you'll see right here, we see a figment that we haven't. Oh no, we have collected that figment. There we go. Here's a figment we haven't collected, so you might want to keep a lookout for that figment. Or, let me see. Oh, or, you know, the lucky 7 over here. They're grayed out, but, you know, you'll at least know what shape to look for. Got one of these missing. The hospital brain. Let's see what else. Looking for gray. There we go. Bottle, flower, or the four-leaf clover. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. Now that we did that, let's go ahead and exit the brain. And we will come back. And now we're going to go to Otto Mentalis' lab.
You might detect a slight burning odor. Nothing to worry.
There you go, the lab. Because we do need to finish talking with Otto. And he may be able to help us figure out where to find a live brain that we can put into Nick's body. Because that was one of the other things we needed to do. We got the card, but now we need to get the brain. At least a temporary brain for Nick.
Agent Mentalis?
Yes, Rasputin?
Let's see.
What's your theory on the mole?
Oh, I really haven't thought too much about it. Maybe I should make a lie detector.
So is Maligula as bad as people say?
Oh, I don't like to think about that name. If my device had just worked better that day, so many things would be different now.
Let's see. What device did you build?
What device did you build to fight Maligula?
The hyperhyglaciator. It amplified our hydrokinetic powers and allowed us to freeze water semi-permanently. But Maligula threw our friend Helmet in the water just before the device went off. He was frozen so deeply in my hyper ice, we were never able to recover his body. Only Ford saw it happen, and he's unable to tell us where to look for it.
Interesting. So yeah, remember in Compton's mind, we saw that they're having a memorial for Helmet Fulbert. So he was he was the only one of the Psychonauts to have died. That's interesting. Trapped in hyper ice.
How do these machines make contact with your mind?
The secret is the Psychonium. It's a psychoreactive quartz-like mineral that responds to and amplifies psychic energy. It vibrates with the psychic waves, driving the machines.
Well, Otto let you get back to work.
Very, very humorous.
Oh, it didn't look like he had anything.
You shouldn't be back here. It's not safe. Also, personal bubble.
Nobody's eaten you yet? Well, don't take it personally.
Anyway, so like I said, Otto didn't seem to help us out too much, but back here, there's that big thing that looks like it's got a bunch of brains in it. But before we do that, we're going to do a little bit of exploring back here, because we haven't really been in the lab, outside of just to get the basic items. And we got ourselves a crate opened. A bunch of titanium. Ooh, 175. That gave us 100. Okay. Now, if memory serves... Yeah, we're going to avoid that area right now. Because that's got a scavenger hunt item. We got 11 out of 18 in here. I believe... Yeah, because we got this fan over here. Now, this is not the first time we've seen a fast-moving fan, but we don't have any moves that can stop it. Fire is not going to do anything. Obviously. Oh, Now the blade's spinning and on fire. Can't shoot it. Can't pick it up. Can't interact with it like that. Can't clairvoyance it. Though, actually, speaking of which, I do want to see what... And I forgot to do this with Compton, but let's do it, we're a brain in a jar to him. That shouldn't be surprising. He thinks so little of us. Okay, so real quick, I'm gonna go ahead and buy some extra space for the Dream Fluff, and buy the Dream Fluff.
Keep one of those in your pocket, or 9 if you want to live like a cat. Come back anytime.
And we're gonna go back here because we've got this huge area full of brains. Surely one of them might be able to help us, right? Oh, that's the spot from the beginning, the opening of the game, the beginning screen.
So many brains.
All voluntarily donated upon death. I have all the paperwork. Somewhere.
These people are all dead?
Their bodies are, and their brains are no longer capable of thought. But I've preserved them here, in the brain frame.
What for?
Experiments.
Ew. Really?
No room for the squeamish in psychic science, Sonny. The mind is the final frontier of humanity. We've only begun to explore its mysteries.
In many ways, that's still true today.
True mission of Psychonauts. Someday, my brain will live here, and yours too.
What?
Should have read that NDA more carefully.
Should have read the NDA more carefully. Yep, that's how they get you. So let's see here. We got 2 spots here. Hollow brains.
This one can't be real.
So, these brains in particular
Wow. That is one weird-looking brain.
are actual
Probably a
people
good thing this brain is in a jar.
called the Death Board Games. Dough Mixer is his code name. These are actual
This one
people
seems nice. I think
who
I see
are, oh, that one's got a hole through it. Cause death plunging.
weird.
Eating cheese.
That's the second biggest brain I've ever seen.
So these are all actual like Kickstarter backers for the game.
Oh, that a brain?
These are people who cause death video games. Oh, that's how we go.
What's that smell?
Playing games.
I feel like
photography.
this was made from a criminal. Seen one brain, you've seen them all.
But yeah, these are all Kickstarter
I've never met
backers.
this person. I have a good feeling about this brain.
Yeah, we're not gonna go through all of these because we got a lot of people who Kickstarted. Unfortunately, I'm not one of them. I didn't exactly have the money when they ran the Kickstarter for this. J-O-K-E. I'm actually kind of surprised they didn't go with the JoJo. Oh, of course they wouldn't go with JoJo. Hooja. Hee-hi. Ha-hee. Guha. Gurgu. Gagi. Foga. Fifo. Francis. Drin. Didi. Cutie. I mean, I guess maybe that's just how it worked out, right? Like, they happened to get joke there. Lilo, Loma, yeah. I think it's pure luck there. There's a lot of people to look through here. A lot of people. But what we want to do is unprocessed minds. John Doe.
No.
Release unauthorized. Warning contagious. Brain ZMW1Z64H.
Hard pass.
Needs cleaning. Oh, and it's got a hole in it. Composite brain.
Too big.
This is a combination brain. And yeah, he said too big. Jane Doe.
Doesn't have the oblongata I'm looking for.
All that was left after the incident. Brain tumbler malfunction. Uh-oh, what?
Don't like the
Various
undulations.
death. Low
That one
brash.
looks a little soggy. Hey, this one looks not bad. Not
Hold on.
bad at all.
We got Abby Normal.
Nope.
Cause of death movie references. I get that one. It's from Young Frankenstein. What type of brain did you get me? Whose brain did you get me again? It was Abby someone. Abby someone. Abby Normal. You got me an abnormal brain. Gene Wilder was such a great guy. Such an amazing person. Do not reimplant. When you're so blue and da 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 do do, dum bum dum dum, putting on the Ritz. Probably good I don't know the lyrics by heart, because I wouldn't want to get this. Wouldn't want to get the copy. Wouldn't want to do the. Wouldn't want to worry about the copyright on that song. You know, Sony or whatever music company owns the rights to that song. Ugh. Anyway, we're looking for Heptadome Harry.
Hey, this one looks not bad. Not bad.
Cause of death, abandonment? Release authorized, participants found in the Heptadome. Unknown psychic specialty. Huh. Well, we'll go and select that. And it's the only one that's even remotely good, and it doesn't seem like it's that bad to begin with. All the others, I mean, that Abby Normal one.
Probably been a long time since you've had a visitor. I hope you don't mind pop-ins.
Yeah, we're entering a brain that doesn't have a body. Wild concept.
Maybe I'm too late. Doesn't seem to be any life left here.
Oh.
Oh, hello. Can you hear me? My name is Raz. Who are you?
Lotus.
How long have you been in here? What's your name?
Sorry.
Hello, Jack Black.
Sorry, I just haven't talked in such a long time. Oh my gosh, is that my voice? Is that what I sound like? What do you sound like? Oh my gosh, who are you? Are you not me?
My name is Raz.
Words. Words. You're saying words to me? What was that non-word sound I just made? Am I dying? No, not dying. I feel alive. Very alive. Who are you? Who am I? Am I anything? Am I everything? Am I God? Oh, I'm not sure, but I feel like I might be God, or the universe, or the ultimate cosmic oneness, or something in that jam. Am I right?
Well, basically right now, you're kind of a brain in a jar.
I don't want to say anything. This is such a great
You
scene.
might be able to find out what happened to your body.
I can't remember much of anything.
I believe you are suffering from extreme sensory deprivation. Years with no physical input has caused your memory and identity complexes to atrophy.
Oh, I am not ready for words that big yet.
Remember,
I
Raz is 10 years
needs a
old.
brain right now to keep it out of trouble.
He doesn't act like he's
If I were
10.
to place you in that body, you would start to receive fresh sensory input, which could trigger some of your lost memories.
Let's do it! Wait, what's a body? Aren't we all one?
I'll be right back.
What? Where can you go? This is everything.
I promise to be quick. While I'm gone, you try to remember stuff.
Okay, but please hurry. I'll try to remember when I created the universe. Or when I destroyed it.
So yeah, sensory deprivation is a real. I think it's called synesthesia. Is the real actual term for it.
If I put this brain into
Or you kind of have like severe
I think I can help you
sensory
move out.
deprivation.
as well as helping me to get into the mail clerk's private office. Come with me, Anne. handsome.
He kisses the brain like he did in the game, in the first one.
Have brain will travel. Back to the mailroom to put it in Nick's head.
Okay, so we got...
Some brand
Yeah,
new items here.
okay. Real quick. We don't have any money for anything. I have not bought many pins. At this point in the game, I think I started grinding currency for the pins. It's not really all that hard. I kind of want to save up. Yeah, I'm going to save up my stuff. Yeah. So, we're not going to do, we're not going to go straight to the mailroom yet. We're going to actually do that in the next episode. So, yeah. For now, I think we're going to do a little bit more cleanup here in the atrium. Kind of pad the time out just a wee bit. I thought I had some lag there for a second. Some frame rate spikes.
Visit your friendly local automatic. Fresh new items await.
Climb up here because I think, did I get the... There's some up here we could get, right? I think we already got it.
Can't believe I'm hungry again already.
Yeah, we already got that up there. Okay. So I think in that case...
Hey, you! Got some fresh stuff over here.
Oh.
Stray thoughts I'm picking up? Okay, let's see if there are any stray thoughts around. Warmer.
There we go. There we go.
Thoughts. Stray thoughts.
So yeah, you should always get some of these cards and stuff up here in the higher areas. This is how you're supposed to actually get them. If you have the skill and just the impatience, the skill and the self-hatred, you can actually get these earlier. Skill and self-hatred. Actually, no, I don't think it's not that bad to get them actually. The skill and the patience to do that, you can actually just jump up and get them all early, like we did.
Hi, I'm Raz.
Oh, hello. I'm Pam. Pam the Brain. They call me that because I'm smart, not because of the no body thing.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Back to the automatic.
Where else do you want to go before we end this off? Raz did say earlier about talking to Agent Forsyth about this. So let's see if we can, actually. I don't think I've ever done that before.
Hey!
Psst. Hey, you! Got some fresh stuff over here.
So let's just see, Oh, nope. Oh, no, I think she's gonna be in the nerve center.
Visit your friendly local automatic. Fresh new items await.
Scanning access granted.
I'm
Oh.
sensing some stray thoughts nearby. Thoughts in your time.
There we go.
Ha! There are some stray thoughts.
There we go. So yeah. Ooh. How many keys do I have? I only had 2, right? Before? Yeah, so we're done with our keys. About the mother lobe. We got 5 of the 6 supply chest keys. So we're missing 1 somewhere. Quarry, we're missing most of them. In the questionable area, we're missing most of them. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk to... See if she has anything new to say.
Agent Forsyth? Sorry about my family.
No need to apologize. All families are terrible.
Oh, actually, mine is great, really.
Oh, mine too. I was just trying to relate to you in a human way.
sorry to bother you. I know you're busy.
I always have time for my interns, Otto. Now get out of my sight.
Underneath that cold exterior beats a gentle soul. But yeah, so in the next episode, we're going to be going into the mailroom and giving Nick this brain that we found. This Jack Black brain. But until then, I'll see you guys later.